Welcome back to this off-the-record chat with Khushboo. Actually, we shouldn't be calling it off-the-record, it's on camera. But Khushboo, when you gave that interview, I mean, a lot of people, especially when it was blown up to such a proportion, would have probably found it easier to escape and say, I was misquoted, this is not what I said, especially since it was the print media. Television, of course, you can't because they can play that bite. Were you at some point also tempted to say that, to wriggle out of the situation and say, no, I didn't say this, they misquoted me?
Never, not even once.
Many celebrities do that to get away.
I've never done that. I never thought, because I knew what I had spoken to India Today. I knew in
hats off to you for that, because I know many could have actually taken that easy escape route.
No, I think, Sanjay, the problem was a lot of these people who went against me speaking and all these political parties, they really thought that I'm one kind of a weak woman who's going to tender an immediate apology and take back my words.
Some people have, for instance, even Shreya Saran.
Yeah.
The people commented on the length of her skirt at a felicitation function, and she was almost bullied into apologizing.
Yeah.
So there are people who, I mean, you all are in a sense weak in that sense, because you have to somehow give in to this outcry and this pressure exerted on you by vested interests.
No, not at all. See, these people of a vested interest, what you call moral policing people who are sprouting every round the corner. The problem with them is they think they can decide as to how we, the celebrities, are going to speak, how we are going to lead a life, how we are going to dress up.
Should people in public life have an absolutely whistle-clean private life as well?
So what we do, we are celebrities, we are there on the screen to entertain you. But then there is something called personal life which completely, privately belongs to us. Nobody is accessible to that. So what we do personally, what kind of clothes I wear personally is definitely...
To a public function?
To a public function, I really don't know, because probably since Shreya is from the north, see we still have people, and the hue and cry was that because our Honorable Chief Minister was present at that function on the same dais. So probably that's what, you know, created a furore, that how could she come dressed up like this when you have...
But then when Mallika Sherawat was dressed up in a similar fashion when Jackie Chan came, nobody asked her then.
No, so then it becomes the Jackie Chan, it's a Western culture.
Okay.
So that is how they look at it. But here, when it's the same Shreya Saran, when she wears these kind of clothes in Bombay or anywhere in North, whether you have...
when she wears the same kind of clothes in the movies, probably the same people sit in the front row and clap hands.
Absolutely. This is what I'm saying, hypocrisy. The same guys who had pounced upon her saying, condemning her for wearing that kind of clothes, the same people probably when she is on the screen, the same people would be the first people to stand up and whistle and clap for her.
So you believe that celebrities, actors are vulnerable in a sense in the public sphere?
Very, very vulnerable. Very, very vulnerable is because there are times when a lot of celebrities buckle in, they cave into the pressures of these so-called
moral brigade.
Yes.
Which is why you feel you need a platform to actually take up the cause of women. I think you're talking already about taking up the cause of women. What does that mean? Do we see Khushboo taking the political plunge? Be honest.
Very honestly, I'm not going to say that I am not going to get into politics. But I will not say that that's the immediate next step for me. There are a lot of pros and cons to be thought over, to be pondered over. Because
you are in principle open to a political career.
I am.
That's a predictable route now, because there's a wafer thin line separating films and politics in Tamil Nadu. We have examples.
Yeah.
Will that be starting your own party like Sarath Kumar or a Vijay Kant, or joining a national mainstream party?
I really don't.
Regional party?
I really don't know it's a regional party or a mainstream national party.
There's some talk that you are planning to join the Congress.
No, I have been a huge fan of Indira Gandhi and Rajiv Gandhi.
Sonia Gandhi?
Yeah, of course. I have been a huge fan of that Congress clan, complete Congress party. Even when I was in Bombay, and I have seen my mom and my family members, all of them voting for Congress all the time. So I think that has been completely imbibed in me, saying that, okay, Congress is the best. But then when you want to take a political role, then I think it's very important for us that you think over, you ponder, because you get into it and then it's almost like you cannot come out of it. So if you're going to take a plunge...
Your family is, because I know you're very much a family person, your family stood by you during these turbulent times. So is Sundar okay? Is he okay about the idea of his wife getting into politics?
Yeah. Fortunately for me, I have a person as a partner who believes in what I say.
Okay.
And one person who does not believe in putting on his ideas on my head.
Okay.
And
but you know, you're a very frank, forthright person. Evident in even this controversy, and now you won that battle with the moral brigade. Do you understand that when you take up a political career, you may not be able to be so forthright?
Yes, I definitely understand, because then you're binded by the political agenda, the party rules, and then you have to speak to somebody before making a statement. We have very recently have seen what has happened to Shashi Tharoor.
So when will this plunge take place?
Sanjay, I really need
6 months, 1 year, 2011 elections? Are you looking for a role in the state or the centre?
probably 2011.
Okay, 2011.
Yeah.
Where we can see Khushboo in a new avatar.
Yes.
Okay, state or centre?
You will know
Parliamentary elections, parliamentary
you will
elections,
know when I
assembly
land
elections.
up. When I announce it.
Will you start by probably campaigning or contesting elections? A lot of stars campaign for political parties.
I would like to take a baby step one by one.
So campaigning first.
Probably.
Campaigning for a party in 2011.
Yes.
Contesting also in 2011.
Let's see.
So which party are you open to? I mean, is it a regional party or a national party?
I have no clue. I'm yet to think about it. And first, I have to think that how much of time I can give to my girls. Because being a politician, being into a political party, it's not an easy job.
There are a lot of young mothers in politics.
Yes, but then you have to compromise a lot when it comes to the family.
Will you ride two horses? Will you still remain in films and you do your serials and your
films,
shows?
I'm hardly doing films.
And your serials and other shows?
Yeah, I'm just doing one serial. I'm going to start a new project for Jaya TV.
Your production and...
Yeah, production goes on one side, so I'm just the
that will take
signing
a back
authority.
seat.
No, production will continue because I'm a signing authority there. Acting is something in movies where I have hardly been doing films. It's only now recently I'm doing 2 films. And I'm doing a serial, so that I shoot around 12 to 15 days a month. So I still have a lot of time on hand.
Okay. So politics, definitely, 2011,
Yes.
baby step. But you'll start with campaigning perhaps and then... but regional parties or national parties? What?
I don't know.
You're a fan of the Congress, you said, so...
Yes, I am a fan of Congress, but I don't want to say that I am going to take a plunge in Congress or I am going to take a plunge into one of the regional parties. I don't want to say anything.
Is it because of what happened to Vijay? Vijay met Rahul Gandhi and then there was this speculation that he would probably join the Congress, and then all of a sudden he said he abandoned his plan. Probably there was pressure exerted on him by
I
certain
really
quarters.
don't know. I'm sorry. I've not been following what Vijay has been trying to do.
But you're a different kettle of fish. Nobody can force you to do something or not to do something.
Yes. I take decisions. I think not once but twice before taking a decision. But then that decision, I stick to that.
Are you looking at a role at the centre? Speaking in parliament? That
I would love to take up a role where I can speak for the women. Because we have this problem where women are not allowed to speak, and freedom of speech and freedom of expression is now what we are talking about. There have been people who wouldn't even stand by me, fearing that they will be targeted. All those people come back and say, oh, we always stood by you and congratulations to you.
When you were going through this ordeal, only Suhasini stood by you? Just one lone voice in the film industry?
Yes, Suhasini is the one.
Did it hurt you? Because recently when one vernacular newspaper published something which was not in good taste, almost the entire film industry rallying around them. But in your case, nobody stood by you. Did it hurt you?
No, it didn't hurt me at all because I was not expecting any support from anyone. And I think what then they had said was very right, that it's my personal opinion and it's my personal battle. I remember somebody from Nadiga Sangam did say that it's her personal battle. And yes, I agreed completely that it's my personal battle and I will fight it out. And today when that issue happened about a vernacular newspaper talking about few actresses, I think that guilt was lying somewhere within them, that then we didn't stand up for a person from the film fraternity. So let us do it now. So probably that could have triggered off.
Suhasini, who came to your rescue, she's also got cases filed against her.
Yeah, but all her cases are dismissed in High Court, so I'm really, really excited.
Okay. All right, also something about Amitabh Bachchan. We've got something in the pipeline, or when we come back after a short break, we'll talk about Khushboo's plans with Amitabh Bachchan.